Hello guys and dolls and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a review and swatch fest of all the new great things that are coming out with Milani for spring 2015, which I can't even believe that we're talking about spring. Whenever someone actually asks me what my favorite drugstore brand is, it's Milani. It comes out of my mouth like word vomit. It's just quality products at a really good price point, and it's available very easily at drugstores and stuff, so it's not something people have to hunt down. My absolute favorite product from them across the board is their color statement lipsticks, because the quality, the creaminess, the pigmentation, the shade selection, it's all perfect. Last fall they came out with a couple of matte lipsticks, which they hadn't done before, and unfortunately those ones were limited edition. You guys know I was obsessed with that enchanted topaz color. Kind of sad that they didn't launch that color with this launch of the lipsticks, but they came out with a new formula of lipstick called Color Statement Moisture Matte. These are also going to be $5.99, so it's the same price point. The tubes look identical, so it's basically an expansion of the Color Statement lipsticks in a matte formula. They also came out with two new shades of the Color Statement lipsticks, so I'm just going to review them kind of all together. Let's talk first about the new formula of the Moisture Matte lipsticks. It's a matte lipstick that has a very emollient feel. It kind of glides on the lips very easily, whereas some matte lipsticks kind of drag a little bit more and they're sometimes a little bit more pigmented, whereas with these I feel like you need a couple more passes to make them fully opaque, or I will put them on, blot it, and then reapply again just to get rid of any of that moisture in it, just because otherwise like I have a scar on my lips, so it's very noticeable to me when something's not fully opaque, whereas somebody else might not even notice that if they don't have any kind of scarring or texture to their lips. So the first color today is Matte Innocence, and this is a beautiful pink peachy nude. It's that just beautiful shade. Unfortunately, this is the only color that I felt sort of underperformed. In my experience, it was sort of cracky, or it showed the lines of my lips a lot. It made my lips look more textured than they even were, I feel. And this is kind of a problem for colors like this. I have a few from MAC that do this to me. It's just the kind of color that it is. The next lipstick is Matte Naked, and I'm wearing it today, and I love it. It's a really great natural type lipstick. It's that kind of like, I hate to say that Kylie Jenner color, but I think that's kind of what they were going for with this. It's definitely a mauve nude, and great little lipstick. Wonderful texture, great coverage on this one. Love it. Next lipstick is Matte Blissful, and this one is a mauve pink. It's lighter overall. It's not like a deep mauve pink. I really like this one. It reminds me a little bit of MAC's Pink Plaid lipstick, or maybe Pretty Please. I'm starting to lose my MAC memory. I haven't worked there in a couple of years, so I'm starting to like forget what the colors look like, which is not good. I should probably like go in and reacquaint myself, just because people are always asking me about MAC dupes. Matte Diva is a super bright hot pink. Like, how you doing? Barbie pink. Majorly bright. It reminds me of like a dead-on dupe of MAC's Candy Yum Yum lipstick. It's amazing. Same kind of texture. Like even Candy Yum Yum, when it came out, was that new type of matte formula where it glides on really easy. This is like the craziest dupe for it. Oh, I also want to mention these matte lipsticks have a different smell. They have more of just like a sweet vanilla type smell. And then the next lipstick is my favorite. This is Matte Orchid. I was wearing this in my previous video to this, so I'll go ahead and have a link to that if you want to see what it looks like on the lips. I wore this all weekend and I absolutely love this one. Like a deeper, more fuchsia pink. It's hard to explain that one until you see it in person, but it's super pigmented, and that pigmentedness of it just makes it calls a lot of attention to it with it being matte, and everything is just really striking. This is Matte Diva, the previous color, and then this is Matte Orchid. So you can see that it's a little bit deeper in color. It's just hot. Oh, it's so good. The next lipstick in this lineup is called Matte Glam, and this is a gorgeous muted purple lipstick. I really like the way this one looks. This one to me is sort of gunning for that MAC heroin lipstick look. Love. Totally inexpensive. You can get that same look for cheaper. This one has a slightly more satin finish compared to the other ones, which so far have been very matte. This one almost had a tiny bit of shine, but it does tend to go away as you wear it. Next one in this set is called Matte Confident, and this one is a deep red. I absolutely love this. This is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's less of a true red. It's more of that deep, kind of sultry, sexy red. I think it's very of this moment. It's a great color, and it does have a nice matte texture to it. And then the final one of the matte lipsticks is called Matte Passion, and this one is a orange red. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? I've been watching Friends. Great, great color. Obviously, you guys know I love red orange lipstick, and as it turns out, I freaking love it. So, great color, great texture. This one, again, when you first put it on, it has more of a satin texture, but within like a minute or two, it mattes itself out. So all those lipsticks, with the exception of Matte Innocence, all have excellent color payoff. They perform beautifully, they wear lovely. They're not like mega long lasting. I did notice with the hot pink, I did need to reapply it about every 3 hours roughly, which is not that long for a lipstick, but they're not a long wear lipstick. And I think that the moisture formula of the matteness makes it so that they don't last as long as a traditional matte lipstick. So then to talk about the expansion shades for the regular color statement lipsticks, the first one I want to share in that range is called Power Pink, and this is a really great cool toned hot pink. This one is a glossier formula because it's the regular color statement formula, and at first I thought it was going to be a dead-on dupe for the MAC lipstick Girl About Town. In fact, this is the two of those together, but as you can see, Girl About Town is a little bit deeper. Color is wonderful, glossy, great color, great pigmentation, love it. Final lipstick in the shade expansion for the color statement lipsticks is Catwalk Pink. It's a great pale pink. It's super pigmented, glossy texture, and it's kind of similar to MAC's Viva Glam Gaga, the original pink lipstick that she came out with. So that's kind of awesome, and you know, it's great on its own. Like, I always review these in terms of like MAC dupes because that's what I get asked about, but I mean, they hold their own. They're great on their own. They don't have to be MAC dupes to be great. The next product I want to talk to you guys about is the Rose Powder Blush. Now, I could just show it to you. We don't even really have to say anything about it. You already want this, am I right? So this is such a cool blush product. It comes in a compact like this. It's clear so you can see the color on the top. And then it's got this great like deep embossing. So even as you use it, it doesn't get worn away that quickly. The embossing is cool, but if the product was kind of sucky, nobody would care. But the blush itself is beautifully textured. It's that perfect line between being a nice soft color and being pigmented. It has a nice pigmentation to it, but it looks soft and almost translucent on the skin while also having a lot of color pigmentation. I know, it's that perfect type of blush formula. For this to be $8 and be such a huge compact and be just amazing, it blows my mind. So here are the colors. This is Tea Rose, which is that perfect everyday sort of pink. I think on deeper skin tones, this one might not be pigmented enough. It might go a little bit ashy on a deeper skin tone, but for medium to fair skin tones, this one's gonna be a great everyday blush. The next one is called Coral Cove, and this is, can we talk about it? Now for deeper skin tones, you're definitely going to be able to wear this one. For lighter skin tones, you're going to want to use a lighter hand, or even pick up a little bit of your face powder and, you know, put it on with that to kind of sheer it out a little bit if you feel like it's too much. But seriously, this is one of my favorite coral blushes of all time, and I'm a big fan of coral blushes generally, so love this. And oh, I just love the embossing. It's so pretty. And then the final blush in this setup is called Romantic Rose, and this one is more of a neutral pink type color, and this is my favorite go-to everyday kind of blush color. Again, I think with very deep skin tones, this may go a little bit ashy, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't tried it out on anyone deep skin tone yet, but love this. Oh, it's so, I don't even want to put it down and talk about anything else. I just want to look at this in my viewfinder. It's gorgeous. Also came out with this Supreme Kohl Kajal liner, and in all truth, I haven't really tested this one out that much yet. I've tried some of the other products out because I thought that they were ones that people wanted to hear more about. But as this develops, I will let you guys know, maybe in a favorites video or something like that. Okay, so the next product in this lineup I am pretty excited about. It's one that I was a little skeptical of because, again, they came out with something that was somewhat similar during the fall season, and I didn't like that. Fierce Foil Eyeliner. These are $6.99, and they come with the product and a little brush. Now, one thing I want to mention is that in that, like, application directions or whatever, they say that you can do a cat eye, basically like that you could use it like gel liner. I don't find that to be quite the case because these are not, they don't have that like dry down where they become budge proof and smudge proof and all that, which is what I look for in a gel liner. I look for one that's super pigmented and isn't gonna move. Now these are a different kind of product. They're almost like a cream liner instead of a gel liner, so they are movable. But what makes them so great is they are, because they're so emollient and beautiful, you can put them on as an eyeshadow base and then blend them out later. So you don't have to sort of put it on, blend it out, and commit to like that's how it's gonna look. You can actually play with it a little bit more. And I find that shadows that go on top of it tend to last longer. So it is gonna enhance the wear time of your eyeshadows if you use them as an eyeshadow base. Now, that's not maybe the intended application. I still think they look really beautiful as like a typical eyeliner, but I wouldn't use these in place of a gel liner. I want to be really clear about what your expectations with this should be. You shouldn't be expecting this to be a gel liner and do some crisp cat eyes and have them stay all day, because that's just not going to happen. Final thing I'm going to review for you guys today is the new Fierce Foil Eye Shine, which is different from the Fierce Foil eyeliners. This is a different product. So these are little compacts, or like little quads of, it's called Shine, not eyeshadow. These are little quads of this eye shine gloss stuff. It comes with a little rubberized applicator, which to be honest seemed like an interesting idea but didn't really work out better. I did need to use my fingers to apply these evenly. Now these are sort of like goopy. You can see how they get kind of messy when you touch them. Like goopy eye glitter gloss stuff. What I do like about these is that they do give you like a nice glittery shine in a cream eyeshadow formula, and because they're in a compact, they're kind of easier to travel with, because you're going to need to keep these on you to reapply. And the colors, some of them are quite pigmented. Like look at that golden brown, that's really gorgeous. But some of them are kind of chunky, like this gold here. Not really a big fan. So the first one that I'll show you guys today is Milani. That is this sort of neutral palette. It has the golds and the bronzy browns. Then we have the Florence palette, which is all metallic shades. So there's metallic browns and some like a pinky gold, which I really like. I do really love the colors. I just don't think that these perform well at all. And I think on the packaging it even says that they are only meant to last a couple of hours. That's some really high maintenance eyeshadow. Then you have Rome, which has all the purples. And I want to mention too that I find that in these palettes, the top two colors tend to be like the most creamy, the most emollient, and kind of the chunkiest and the worst performing. And then the bottom shade, particularly this one for some reason, the bottom right one tends to be the driest and performs the best. Don't know why that would be. Maybe they designed it that way. I don't know. And then the final one is Venice, which has the cool grays and blues and the silvery white and everything. The colors are so gorgeous, and I like the concept, but in reality I don't think it works all that well. The biggest problem I have with these is that they crease horribly. I mean, like greasy eyelids very quickly. You can't say like, oh, this didn't perform as expected, because they're telling you it's a gloss, it's not an eyeshadow, and that it's something that you're going to want to reapply. They even say like on the application, like reapply as needed. Like they know you're going to have to reapply it. I don't know. It's kind of fun. It might be something that's fun for you to play around with. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not that impressed with these guys. These of all the stuff that they came out with, nah. I'm over it. That'll do it for my Milani 2015 products review Swatch Fest extravaganza. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. And also tag your friends and let them know, hey, we're having this makeup party over here at the Vintageortacky channel. I don't know what this is. I'm sorry. I'm awkward. If you're having a wonderful day, I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember to just be yourself. See you. Bye.